If he had Gamma, I feel like he definitely would have used it. Told you! I told you he had the second one. I told you. Like, I literally call exactly what they're gonna have every time. And they have it without fail. Yeah, might as well, right? But he still has a quick effect. He still has his normal summon as well. Yeah. I know it doesn't, but still. And he probably just makes... No, I guess I just negate this, I guess. I think I have to negate that. But if he goes to battle, this is a dragon, Chandra's a tuner, and Genroku. Which one do I called by? Do I call by Chandra or Genroku? Because this thing activates. I don't know what I called by here. Because it activates at the start of the battle step, which means called by the grave can't respond to it. Because if I call by Chandra, he just goes Genroku, special summons the other tuner, right? I guess. But he definitely has the quick play spell in hand. Well, the thing is, I was afraid he was just gonna throw down a monster. Yep, and of course he has Pydra. Wait, he doesn't have... Okay. He already used Kaiman. He has no tuner. He just takes out Beyond the Pendulum, makes seals, and pass? I guess called buying Chandra was the right play. Never mind, he can still go into Chandra to synchro summon, even if he can't activate its effect. What is he gonna make? Freaking Samurai Destroyer? What? Black Rose? What? Biden? And it's a tuner as well, so we can synchro summon with it. And here comes Transcendent, or whatever the hell it's called. Which means even when Endymion gets destroyed, I can't activate the Search Spell Power Mastery. That is, if I even survive. Yeah, of course he is. I'm not giving him the fucking satisfaction. I'm sorry. Yeah, to the surprise of no one, they just have the perfect out because, again, I've just been getting terrible hands. My hands just been so terrible that do nothing. I know he can do 3 attacks, Bomber. I saw it. Oh my god. Seems like I can never catch a break. What's your name? What's your in-game name, Daddy? Is your in-game name also Daddy or whatever? I think it's been a while since I've watched one of your replays, so I gotta make sure your in-game name is the same. Okay. Should have special summon the Jackal King first, but I guess that works. You should have special summoned the Jackal King before activating Servant. Because, you know, that way you would have at least had an additional spell counter for Jackal King to still have its monster negate. I only lost that one because I only lost against that Tenpai player because of course he had the second field spell in hand already. Why wouldn't he? I think materialization is still a bit of a brick, if you ask me. Apparently your opponent didn't know how to play the deck. I'm assuming your opponent just thought he could get easy wins because he thought the deck was meta. Maybe if I would have went Selene, maybe I could have survived. Maybe in my duel, if I would have chosen to go for Selene, I could have survived since she can't be attacked. But I don't know, he probably would have saw all of that and then just still found out a way to destroy it. With like Transcendent or whatever. A particular version of Endymion that doesn't exist. Okay. Okay, empowering a dead Garuda. Versus you, Bell. It's just, this month in particular has been just especially bad for me. I don't know what the hell happened, but the game has been giving me, like, the worst hands possible this month. Well, at least he knew to pop Servant instead of Abductor. You would think he would go for Abductor since she has 6 spell counters. And I'm guessing he timed out because he was doing too much extra shit. Yep, bro was doing too much extra shit and timed out. It's you, Bell, so I don't feel bad for them at all. I got you, Zero. Yeah, you take care, Bomber. Imperming, okay. Why do you imperm that instead of the Strix? Oh, can't be targeted? Oh, okay. I'll get yours too, Shadow. Oh wow, is he actually playing Gate Guardian? Okay, he is. Top 2, alright. The second one first, okay. I'm watching 2 from each person first. Mirror Force unaffected. Waste of a trap. I'm guessing she's gonna keep bashing him over and over again because he doesn't have an out to the to Rebellion Falcon. So what are you gonna do? Just keep crashing over his monster until he eventually dies? And he keeps summoning them in attack position. Like, he keeps summoning them in attack. Like, can he not summon them in defense? He surrenders. Oh. Yeah, he killed himself. Cause yeah, he pretty much. There's nothing he could really do. Oh, the first? Okay. Should have said so sooner. Alright, I'll watch the first one then. Made you go first. And you're playing synchros. Probably because this dude is probably tired of facing Centurion. Not Centurion, but Tempai, so he's hoping to make Tempai go first so he can establish his board. Okay, Final Sigma pass. Interesting. Is this a loner? Branded. DPE does nothing. All that just for DPE. Yep, DPE comes back again. Guardian Chimera? No, Masquerade, okay. Bro does not read. Tribute summoning for the Neos. Okay. And DP's back for like the 5th time. Bro is not reading. What do you mean? He's playing Synchros. Of course he's gonna find other players that aren't playing Synchros. He's playing a Synchro deck, so he's gonna face Fusions, NXT's Fusion and Link players. Okay, that was BM. A lot of people are playing the synchro. We're playing synchros because they don't want to face freaking Tenpai and Centurion and freaking Sword Soul. But yeah. Let's see, Daddy is next. I'll watch these top two. Okay, I'll get you. I didn't forget about you. Versus Ice Barrier. Yep. Yeah, it makes me wish I got these kind of hands, but I can never get these kind of hands. The game is just screwing me over this month. Well, forced out the Veiler that he had. And then, which one is this? This is the Spell Trap. Only activate one spell each turn. You need to get rid of that, right? Because you can only activate one spell. But I do know you had to go for the general because it was forcing you to discard after each, yeah, because the general would have... The general is forcing you to discard after each effect activation. So I get why you had to banish it, but still. And he surrenders after he Nibiru's you. Yeah, you're alright. Again, I'll be watching 2 from each person. Seems I only really usually have the time to watch 2 for each person anyways, without going overtime. Okay, Supreme King with Endymion. Then Astrograph Sorcerer searches another. And you put Jackal King in the extra deck. Yeah, lucky you opened the trap, I guess. Well, it doesn't really matter. But I feel like doing that, you know, your extra deck space is usually a bit tighter. Since, you know, you don't really have the room to run extra tech cards like Appaloosa and stuff. Well, you do, but like, some of your extra... You don't have the... You do run the Absolute. Like, no access code? I guess you technically... Never mind. I'm just gonna stop talking. Because everything I think you don't have in your extra deck, you do have. Not bad. Tier limit. I kinda don't agree with negating that because it gets its mill. I appreciate it. Well, I guess it makes sense. You have Appaloosa for the negate. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like using Appaloosa was better because, you know, it wouldn't get destroyed and then it wouldn't trigger its graveyard effect. So essentially by using Appaloosa first, you would have saved yourself a negate. Alright. Honestly, there are a lot of these I don't even recognize. Let's see. Just going on the list here since I'm already on this half. Funny enough, there are a lot of these I don't recognize anymore, but whatever. You just scroll for the top. Yeah. Let's just go back up here. We're just going in no particular order at this point. Again, I'm going to try to get to everyone by limiting everyone to 2 replays. That way, everyone has a chance to get their replay shown. But it looks like you all have been getting better replays than me. Like, this truly has been a hellish month for me in Master Duel. Pretty much, I guess. Like, I'm watching Zeros. I know Cloud has some. I know Jaeger has some. I know you have some, Zets. Ooh. Forcing out the counter trap early. Okay. Interesting. Extra foolish burial, right? Yeah, nice. Since he negated, though, you can still set cards, technically. But yeah, I think extra foolish burial... Let me see which you have in your extra deck. Yeah, extra foolish burial could have forced out a disruption, especially if you were going to go for Entis to pop a card. Yeah. Bro is just shotgunning everything he sees at this point. And too bad Servant still summons because it's a spell effect. Hold on, what was he trying to do? Banish his card. Can activate the effects of monsters. Yeah, it's a spell. That's hilarious. Completed synchro and link points. I mean, nice. Wipe the field. Negate, doesn't reborn. Watch the top 2. Alright. And there's the scoop. Then I'll watch this one. Game where you misplayed. Maxi, at least your talents is live now. Summon in Jackal King. Talents, draw 2. Grabbing a baby Jackal. Already used your normal summon. Ah, you banished your baby Jackal instead of your Illusion of Chaos. Like, Illusion of Chaos is literally doing nothing for you. I mean, You could search. I mean, I know you could search Magician Souls, but still. Okay, Pop Majesty. Grabbing Master Cerberus. Go Beyond. Grab Endymion. Scale Reflection. And Endymion. Alright, add the field spell. Discard Master Cerberus. Selene? Yeah, wasn't the Magispectre? Okay, I guess you're gonna pitch the Spell Power Mastery for an additional draw. Or not. I feel like you could have gotten the extra draw by pitching the Spell Power Mastery. Playing under Maxi, I mean... Endymion usually feels safe playing under Maxi if you have Secret Village up. I try to if I pretty much have a good way to get to Secret Village. Yeah. Okay, against... Bystials with Super Heavy Samurai. Chaos Angel. What was it made with? Was it made with Light and Dark? Yeah, I think it was. Yep, Light and Dark, so he's getting rid of your Secret Village, I'm guessing. That's where you misplayed? Oh, Goddess. Didn't use IP to summon SP to banish the tuner? Yeah. Against Centurion. Alright, now you have one Omni Negate left. Yeah, pretty much. And he just goes Typhon, was gonna bounce back. Vortex, and he goes for Goddess like an idiot. Again, Typhon is the universal surrender button. Yeah, that was... yeah. Because usually the opponent is just an idiot. Then I guess I'll watch these too. Oh, top two? Oh, right, you did say that, didn't you? Ib World Task Priestess Showcase. Dark one. Imperm on the Jackal King. And he sets and passes, or surrenders. Alright, and then we'll watch this one. Usually because they expect, I don't know, it's just a negate deck, I guess, and they say they don't want to sit through, quote-unquote, you playing solitaire when that's what most modern decks do anyway. People just have unwarranted hate for pendulums. Not bad. 2 Endymions, a Jackal King, and Magister to summon another. Yeah, it's just spell counters. Just placing the spell counters and that's it. Aren't these negated with Urgent Schedule? Yep, negate their effects. Thrust. Bounce the Servant, I'm guessing. No, you're bouncing Citadel. I would have bounced Servant. Tribute summoning for regular Ancient Gear Golem. Okay. Exceed won't summon. I mean, yeah, but still. I feel like having all those spell counters, like, if you would have just left, still though, if you would have left the, Citadel up, all those spell counters that were on Endymion that would have bounced from Servant would have went back onto the Citadel anyway, so essentially you wouldn't have lost any spell counters at all. And immediately into Goddess. Man, that's game. Nice. Alright, let's see if I can find Zets on this replays. Where are you at on my list? Oh, there you are. Is there anyone aside from Shadow? Is there anyone who I haven't gotten to yet? Cloud, I haven't gotten to yours? Okay. I'll get to yours then, and then after that I'll get to Shadows. Thrusting into Black Goat laughs. Versus Chimera. Oh, there's Corlitis. Surprised he's doing all that under Max C. Negate, but doesn't destroy. Discarding Chimera? No. Magnum the reliever. Then there's the Dark Barrier statue. Negate, nice. And it's a dark, so you could summon it. Destroy Branded Lost. Fawn of Albaz, fuse with the barrier statue. No, I'm not fusing with the statue. You could Mirror Jade it, I guess. And now his entire field gets destroyed. Or all of his monsters. Oh, you couldn't fuse with it? Oh. I thought you could make Albion or something, or Lubellion. Yeah, I thought he was gonna go into Lubellion because you need a dark. But I guess not. Bro really wants to bring back a Floodgate. Bro is that desperate to Floodgate. It wouldn't let you because Session was on the field? Alright. I thought it was negated though. Like, did you not? Like, am I missing something? Did you not negate it that turn with Aluber? Yeah, did you not negate it with Aluber? Still wouldn't. Okay, that's dumb. What did he declare? Lubellion? Oh. All right, during the window where your opponent can't respond. Okay. And ending there. Yes. Main phase 3. declaring Fallen of Albaz. I mean, I played Branded for a little bit when Branded Fusion first came out, but I quickly fell off. Just wasn't that fun to play Branded. And Typhon, again. He discards it and you immediately add it back to your hand. That's crazy. That's hilarious. And Super Poly during the draw phase. But yeah, this is insane recursion, which is the main reason why people don't like Branded. It seems like no matter what you do, if you don't kill them, they will always come back. Like if you don't OTK them, they will just make an insane comeback. Oh, there's Branded Banishment. And that's not on Chain Link 1, so it's not protected by Branded Lost. Yep, and there's Mirror Jade again. So much going on. Smash into SP. And yeah, it triggers your Mirror Jade. Wait, does that trigger a Mirror Jade? Yep, that's hilarious. Just banish again. And that's the game. The opponent did put up a fight though. Alright, and then apparently I didn't watch Clouds yet, so I'll get to his, and then I'll end it off with Shadows. Yeah, I'll just watch these top two. Okay. Going for Abductor. It always surprises me when people go for Abductor instead of Endymion or Jackal King. Yeah, it is. What do you mean? Oh, the other one? Oh. I didn't know. It was older, so I didn't know it was one that you wanted me to watch as well. I'll try to get to it after I watch the second one by Cloud. Jeez, ending on Secret Village plus double call by the grave. And he just goes straight to battle phase and surrenders. You watch the third replay after. Okay. Jesus, just hand traps. Double impermanent Ash. So you know what the card in his hand is, and he goes for it. And you know he has double imperm set. Probably the one on the far right's an imperm to negate one of your scales. This will definitely force it. No, wait, never mind. He doesn't have a monster. What am I talking about? Garura to draw. Call by the grave. Alright, so at least you know which two are the imperms. All you need now is 2 more spells. And you have it, because you can just call it by... Yeah, you can just call it by his Ash or Max C. And now Endymion wipes. And that's the scoop. But that's funny. Anyways, I'll go back and watch your other one. And then I'll finish it off with Shadow, like usual. Maxi draw phase. It's whatever, man. You're good. Maxi pass. Maxi the opponent. Gamma. Arvat to negate. Yep. Imperm. Nope. And he gammas that. Imagine Gamma. Imagine using Gamma on a Poplar to put a card into the back row. He essentially just gave you a free draw. And you have Ghost Mourner. Yeah. Yeah, so the Fire King's triggering during the battle phase. Legacia doing literally nothing. But now your Imperm is live. Yeah, because he decided to play through Max C. I don't know. Expecting Promethean Princess here. Yep. Zelantis. Yep. Raging Phoenix. Alright, and then we can finish with Shadow's replays. They wanted me to watch the second one first. Yeah, no problem. I feel like it's only fair to make sure everyone who has multiple replays gets to show off at least two. Gamma, okay. Jesus. Hand traps. Oh, it's gonna be a Baron. No, just Stardust. Oh, never mind. Oh. Okay. Why Chang Ying? Does he have a way to trigger Chang Ying? Play DDD at Diamond and you made Valence? Oh, end phase? That's it, but